Marriage is actually not a do or die affair. If you are in a toxic relationship and you feel the need to go out, or your relationship has become really abusive, and you know that this is actually a ticking time bomb, and unfortunately it might actually end in one person killing the other, you don't need to wait till that point. Please run for your dear life, whether you are male or female. Hey guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Vicky and I am a mommy YouTuber based here in Lagos, Nigeria. Yes, I make my videos from Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm really glad to have you guys here. You guys, today we are going to be talking about relationship and ultimately marriages. You understand? Because a lot has actually been going on in this fair. Like lately we've had a lot of drama, like the case of the IVD guy and his late wife, and that's a case of domestic violence and all that, and we actually cannot start judging or cannot start drawing conclusions or cannot start supporting or siding whoever it is. But unfortunately, as the case is right now, it will be a case of you wanting to stand maybe by the side of the wife, because she is the one that has lost her life because of that same marriage, which is so unfortunate. You guys, there are a lot of marriages at the verge of breaking up, and a lot of people are just holding on to it, hoping and praying that it actually turns out to be better, or it actually maybe their marriage would, like, trying to work things out. So I'm here right now to actually talk about those of you who are in marriages that are really toxic. You guys, you can actually choose to endure every other thing in a relationship. You can choose to endure lack of affection. You can choose to endure lack of support. You can choose to endure like lack of intimacy, if that's your case. You can choose to endure infidelity if that is not your deal breaker. But you see domestic violence, you see when the relationship has become so toxic that you're being abused physically, emotionally, and otherwise. Honey, you don't need to be in that situation, whether you are a man, whether you are a woman, or whatever you are, because this is not a case of me just talking about the ladies, or because unfortunately the ladies are the ones that are actually really found in this situation, or maybe they are the ones actually voicing out more than the guys are actually voicing out. You understand? Because I don't know how to wrap my head around a relationship where you are being beaten, a relationship where you're being, like, you guys start, okay, let me just use their case as a case study. You understand? You will see in the videos going online of how maybe they've had like a fracas, they've had like a fight, and you see things scattered around the house, you see things broken, you see things destroyed, properties destroyed, and I'm like, it's exhausting to me. You understand? I feel like it was an exhausting relationship for both parties. I don't care who was at fault. I don't know who was at fault. You understand? But I feel it was really exhausting, because in 2020 you see that the lady actually cried out for domestic violence. I think she actually moved out, and maybe after a while they went to beg, and she came back. And you see now, that's why I always say that if you're in a relationship that is being abusive, especially physical abuse, see, girl, run away and pray from afar. Do you understand? Because you hear people saying pray for the marriage, you hear people say pray for your husband, pray for whoever is abusing you. You understand? Yeah, I'm in support of you praying, but please pray from afar. Pray from your parents' house, or pray from somewhere not under the same roof. Because at the end of the day, if another issue, or during your prayer section, you might be praying and to provoke him, and he will start to beat you. What if he kills you? Life goes on for him, you understand? But you have ended your journey, unfortunately. So it really makes me wonder how people stay in relationships that are so obviously toxic. Like, how did it degenerate from people who were lovebirds and all of a sudden they are on each other's neck trying to kill each other? Like, how do people, like, as in, to be really honest, I can't relate, because I don't understand how we are so lovey-dovey these moments, and the next moment you're punching me, you're hitting me, you know, you're slapping me, you're beating me, I'm bleeding, you're giving me black eyes. like, I don't know, somebody make it make sense, because it really doesn't make sense to me. That's not love. I don't think that is love, because that can be like an obsession. You're obsessed. You don't love me, because I feel like if you love me, or if I love you, I don't really need to hit you. You don't really need to hit me. Yeah, I know that anger, some people do not know how to control their anger, you get. But when you know you want to get into marriage, that anger management is one of the things that you need to really work on. You understand? You will learn to control your anger, because your spouse, especially the woman, we definitely will talk nonsense, because we know how to trigger. Do you get? And now this is not me like defending those people who are actually intentionally triggering their spouse. Do you get? But I feel like you can do every other thing and not hitting. Now you hit the person, and sometimes your intention is not to kill the person. Yes, in some cases it's not like you had the intention of, oh, if I hit you I want you to die, you get. But the fact that you're already hitting, okay, is already like a gateway to be like, okay, you actually want to kill me. Like, you want to kill me because you can carry something and hit me and I don't get up anymore. And now in IVD's case and that of his wife, she actually, like they said, she actually wanted to set the house ablaze, or the property ablaze, or set it on fire. And maybe while the fire was burning, according to her sister, the husband actually pushed her into the fire. And I'm like, Jesus, like, if that is true, I don't understand the kind of toxic relationship that they have been into, because there's a lot of video, like you see the girl, like things being scattered, because these videos were uploaded by the guy showing how the late lady has been scattering things, you understand, has been destroying properties, you get. And I'm like, what did you do to make her get to that point of destroying property? You understand? You guys, please, if you are in a toxic relationship, and there is no excuse, there is no prayer. I agree with the fact that you cannot advise a woman that is in love. You cannot advise somebody that is in love, and you come to realize that most of the relationship, you see that when a guy is tired of a relationship, a husband and a wife, the person that holds on more to want to, or hope for that relationship to actually get better is always the wife. Because if man don't tire for relationship, they had, he will move on. Do you get? But you see that in a relationship where there is always a struggle, I hope it works, is maybe the woman has not made up her mind to actually leave the relationship. You understand? Because I know, say, when man tire, he is going to leave, like no cap. There's nothing you're going to say for a man that is in a relationship that is fed up of to actually stay. It's we the women that are always in that relationship. And it got me thinking that, is this a case of maybe low self-esteem? Because you see that a lot of women are in a toxic relationship, and leaving is a problem. And I don't even understand, because some people will be like, if you bring it to certain groups, or you tell certain women, or people hear the story, they be like, get something doing. Most of the women, or some of the women that are in this toxic relationship, are well to do, they are financially okay. And then you ask yourself, so why aren't they leaving? And it just makes me draw a conclusion, like maybe it's a case of low self-esteem, because I don't understand. I don't know what else. Yes, there are some women who do not want to leave because of the fact that they are wondering, where do I go from here, or how do I start up my life with these children, or how do I, just maybe the financial aspects. But I'm also talking about those people that have the financial capability of staying on their own, and they are not living a toxic relationship. Please, I don't know, I just want to believe it's a matter of low self-esteem, like you feel like you cannot function without a man by your side. You can function without a man can function without a woman. So if you're in a relationship, that's why I started it with no be do or die affair. Do you understand? Get a grip of yourself. Try and know that these things you can't do without. Because I feel like where we need to work on certain women is their self-esteem. Some people cannot. They don't see themselves. They'll be like, oh, I've spent so much years in this marriage. I've invested so much time, so much funds, or in the relationship, emotionally into the relationship. How do I live from here and start up again? Go and start again. Go and start again. Your 10 years that you invested into that relationship, the one you'll be starting in 6 months' time, might be way better than it. Your 2 years of enjoyment might make you forget about the 10 years you have spent struggling. So are you saying you don't want to start again, and you want to spend the rest of your life in pains because you do not want to start afresh? Because I don't understand the level of low self-esteem that makes certain people still still, like, they break their head, they must be in that relationship. I can't leave. You see a man that is not emotionally attached to you, you see a man that is not supportive to you, you break your head. I must stay inside. You understand? Yes, if you're in that category that maybe money or finance is part of the reason why you are still in that relationship, then get something doing. Look for something to support yourself. Look for something to make yourself like enhance yourself. Do you get? Enhance yourself, elevate yourself. Try to get something to do to make you get money, gather money, so that you can have, maybe sometimes some women, money can give them some type of like elevate their self-esteem. You understand? So if you're in the category of looking like, oh, I don't know where to go to from here because there's no money, then start gathering money before you leave, if you know that there's no remedy to the kind of situation that you're inside. And if you're those people that have money, come on, it's not worth dying for. I don't understand why the case of Osinachi too, your husband, whether he beat until she died. I don't even understand the drama that has been going on. Well, the whole essence of this video is to tell you guys that no marriage, no relationship, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're in marriage, whether you're in co-parenting or whatever, your housemates, your like I don't understand, I don't know what else to call it, you understand? Whatever you are, but you are in a relationship or you are in a situationship with an opposite sex, it is not worth dying for. It is not worth your life, because newsflash, if you die, he or she will definitely move on. That's no cap. There's nothing I want to tell you. You know these things, you understand? He will move on, she will move on, you get? They will mourn you if there's no case to maybe like a court case or whatever. Life goes on, you understand? Life will definitely go on without you. Then who lose? You lose. So please, 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 if you're in a toxic relationship, I see this is just a wake-up call. Run for your life. No, there's nothing. If you feel like you want to work on the relationship, or if you feel like you want to pray about it, run and pray from afar. This case that is going on right now on social media is really, really trending on social media. Guess what? In the next 2 months, you'll be hearing another story of a lady who also read this same case, who also was seeing this same case, was seeing the whole messages, saw this same video, and she actually did not act on it. Like, what's the essence of it? Why do you want to kill yourself, or why do you want to die before you learn? There's no learning there. If you die, you don't die good. Nobody go lose. So I don't even have much to say about this thing, but the whole domestic violence thing, the whole kata toxic relationship, like stressful relationship, it's even me reading and watching certain videos on the net is exhausting to me. So I don't know how people live with it, get to the point of just trying to, get to the point of maybe not even feeling it anymore. They just feel like it's norm. It is not normal. It is not at all. Anyway, in fact, let me just end this video here because I don't want it to be really long. Thank you so very much, guys. So what are your thoughts about this whole domestic violence things that have been going on? Please leave it in the comment section and like this video. Please, 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 please drop your comment. Like it. I said like it. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, do well to hit on the red subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to turn on your bell notification so that you will always be informed whenever I post a new video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys. Stay safe. Yeah, stay safe.